out, we discussed the fact that this main part of the brain is called the cerebrum. It is split into two hemispheres, and you can see that it's got these little lines which are called fissures. These fissures give the brain more surface area, which allows the brain to receive more oxygen from the blood, which allows it to operate well. When we look at you can also look at my notes here, and then pan back to this. You can see the different parts of the brain when we chop into it. So it starts with these on the underside, underneath these two bits. But we'll find out that this part is called the cerebellum, controls all our unconscious bodily functions which keep us alive, such as heart rate and temperature and blood pressure. This part is called the brainstem, and is this part at the back of your neck. If you feel it, it's pretty strong, which is good, because it's what transmits everything we feel in our bodies with our hands, for example the smooth desk, to our brains. We noticed that these little round bulby pinkish bits is called the pons, and above that is the thalamus and the hypothalamus. I think that's everything. When we flip it over, we can see the underside. We can see that the white bit extends to the side, which we know as the corpus callosum. And this is the part of the brain that connects the two hemispheres and allows them to transfer messages. We also looked at the fact that we can address the different parts of the brain in different ways. There is the forebrain, midbrain and hindbrain. We know that the forebrain is the forebrain because it's a bit more rounded and a bit more resilient than the hindbrain. The hindbrain squishes a bit more easily. We also know that the brain is split into lobes. So there is the frontal lobe, the parietal lobe, kind of, watching over. The temporal lobe beside your ears. You can think of these like your ear always has a certain temperature. And the occipital lobe at the back, which we can remember because the back of our head is kind of an O shape. That is a quick crash course of the brain. This is a lamb brain. Our brains are a lot more intricate, let's say, a lot more detailed, complex, and are wonderfully made, which means that we actually have the mental capacity to study them and their processes and abilities. Thanks for listening. See ya.